Happy June, everybody. It's officially June. We're in the summer months. School's out. Reading is about to commence. Here we go. So this is my May reading wrap up. I did a lot of rereads actually. I only read 2 books that I hadn't read before. So, oh well. Yeah, so here we go. We're gonna start out the month strong with Binding 13. Yeah. First of all, before I speak on this series, the whole series, Boys of Tommen, please check your trigger warnings before you read these books, if you read them. Please check your trigger warnings, and yeah, that's biggest advice. So I reread Binding 13, one of my actual favorite books ever. I love binding and keeping and all those books so much. So I reread this one in honor of Releasing 10 coming out. I did read Releasing 10 this month. We'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, this one was very good. I mean, it is very good. It's a classic. I love it so much. So, you know, a good classic. And then I went to the beach and I read This Merchant Pretty series, all 3 of them. I only have 2 of them with me right now. One of them someone is borrowing from me, or the 3rd one. So, classics, man. I reread these every summer at some point, and this summer it just so happened to me when I was at the beach. I think I appreciate them more, like, every single time that I read them. I just love them so much. They are perfect, and I wouldn't change anything about them. I would, but, like, you know. So I read those, all 3 of them. My favorite, I think, is still the 2nd one or the 3rd one. I don't know. I love the 1st one for what it is, but I feel like there's more that could be done. And the 2nd and the 3rd one are really where it's at. And then I read Keeping 13. Which this one, if you read it, you know. If you know, you know. But in other words, I love this one so much. It is probably my favorite in this whole series, I believe, just because of how good it is. And my allergies are really bad, by the way. I don't know. I just have a lot of love for Keeping 13. Like, more than the other ones, which is weird because I love them all. Like, something about this book. I've reread it the most, I think, out of all of them. And then, for the first time in a while, I reread Saving and Redeeming, but Saving 6 and Redeeming 6. I'm gonna get hate for this, probably. I'm not the biggest Joey fan. He actually drives me insane most of the time. Also, to be fair, I did read these on my phone because they are so big. Like, you can't tell me to pick this up and read it. I will buy it because I like having the physical copy, but hey, I'm not reading 650 pages of physical copy. I need the Kindle version. So this is an interesting one because I don't like Joey. Like, almost at all. I like him when he's not the main character. When he is the main character, he's so problematic to me that I don't enjoy it. So, yeah. And his relationship just doesn't slay. I mean, it's touch and go, but it really drives me crazy in Redeeming 6 because somehow he manages to repeat his mistakes so much. I don't know. I understand why he did what he did. It just drives me insane. But I think that's the point. I think it's supposed to drive people insane. Like, it's supposed to make you be like, why does he keep doing this? He knows what he's doing is wrong. Like, he does. But, you know, he does it anyway. And we just have to deal with it. Sometimes it hits me when I'm looking at the covers of these, the covers mean a lot. The covers mean a lot. But Saving and Redeeming 6, so Joey's story, I still think they're good books. They're not my favorite. And I think it's like the toxicness of it all that kind of drives me insane. But it's okay. One of my most anticipated releases of May was Rewind It Back by Liz Tom Ford, which is the 5th and last Windy City, like, it's the last book in the Windy City series. There's something about it. There's something about Rio, and first of all, this book was amazing. This was a 10 out of 10, in my opinion. And isn't this such a pretty, like, ombre effect? I think it goes ombre on the top and the bottom. Like, it's so pretty. Rio, I love you, man. Like, I was waiting for his book since Mile High. So when I finally got it, you know, I was going insane. And like this cover, so cute. They really outdid themselves with this one. And I think this might be my favorite in the series. So I'm looking right now at the series. The only other one that could go along with this one is Caught Up. I loved Caught Up. I think it was Kai and Miller. I'm not 100% which couple it was, but it was whichever one had I think it was the kid and the chef. I don't remember. They all get a little confusing at some point because they're all a part of the same thing. And then, last but not least, I read Releasing 10. This was 700. How many pages was it? Because it was a lot. 730 pages. She is a thick book. This came out last Tuesday, I believe. Here's the thing. I read Taming 7. I didn't reread it this month. I think it was the month before that. I enjoyed Taming 7 for what it was. It did make me a little bit mad, but that's okay. This one was a completely different story. This was a good book. Good book. This was the hardest book, like the most traumatic book that she's written. Please, before you read these, check your trigger warnings, please. I'm begging you. Don't go into them blind. It's not worth it. I don't even go into them blind. You can find them at the very front of these books. She has them right there, or you can find them on her Instagram, website, wherever you need to go. You can DM me and I will tell you the trigger warnings. But I did think it was well done. I think the story needed to be told. It does kind of help you sympathize more with Lizzie. Even if you didn't, I didn't really like her at all. I didn't really have any feelings towards her until Taming 7, and then she kind of made me mad. But I feel like this will kind of help you understand where she's coming from and why she's doing the things she's doing. I didn't realize any of it. That's the thing, is we don't know any of it when we're reading Taming 7 or anything like that. But this is the hardest book to read in the series. I don't think I'll be rereading this one anytime soon. I'll reread the other ones, but this one probably won't be getting reread at all. So yes, there's my May reading wrap up. All nice and pretty, lovely. Also, just some quick exciting news. I did get a Kindle. I got a Kindle, so get excited because I'm about to go crazy on here. So yeah, if you have any tips or tricks, let a girl know. And then for my June, which is June right now, but for my June books, what I want to read. Okay, so I'm setting the bar kind of low, but since I don't think I've ever managed to read the ones that are coming out, the ones that I've said I'm going to on these hopeful videos, it's chill. So starting off with, okay, that's so sticky. Starting off with 2 books that I am currently reading that I want to finish. One, Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I don't know, I just haven't finished it. I'm 20 pages in. 50. Oh. Need to finish this one. And then I'm 30 pages into Talking as Fast as I Can by Lauren Graham. Once again, I just need to finish it, and I haven't. And then 2 books. First off, this one came out today, and I'm so excited. I'm going to read this one on I have a girls trip coming up, and I'm going to read this one on there. And I am so excited because Taylor Jenkins Reid, she is my favorite author. And she has not had a new book out since Carrie Soto is back. That was a couple years ago. I am Carrie Soto's biggest fan. I love that book with everything inside me. But I'm super excited for this one. And then, last but not least, Eleanor and Park. I really would like to read this one. It looks cutesy, summer, easy read. I want to get back to kind of finishing the books on my actual physical TBR instead of just going to buy books. But you know how it is. So anyways, that's kind of a wrap up, my May reading wrap up and my June hopefuls. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to subscribe, you should.